We're back with Michael Steele. We have a live picture that we're looking at. This is Senator Cantwell. This is debate before the vote to have a debate on voting rights legislation. Michael Steele.
No. Hey, how crazy is that, the debate to have a vote to debate? And then that's really what this boils down to for a lot of Americans to really appreciate what's happening here, is that we're not talking about the nuances of legislation. We're talking about, can we have the discussion? And I think for me, while that's a frustrating point that we have to do that, the more frustrating thing, Nicole, is what is the strategy going to be going forward? Millions of Americans across the country are really kind of relying on one party to help, as we used to say, help us out, and so I think this moment, given the movement that we've seen with Joe Manchin in the bill that he's offering, the compromise he's offering on infrastructure, how that can be utilized in this voting space. How do we utilize those strategies in this space? Because at the end of the day, if I'm weighing my vote versus a road, I'd rather have my vote, because that then allows me to get the road and all the other things I need. And so I think that this is a sober moment, particularly on the heels of January 6th, the slap in the face to the Americans not to investigate January 6th. And now what seemingly will be another slap in their face to tell them, guess what? We're just going to run roughshod over your right to vote, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
The vice president will preside over the vote. Michael Steele, just a thought on the Republicans, and let me widen the lens a little more. They didn't just block a commission to investigate January 6th. These are Mitch McConnell supported military action in part to bring democracies to the Middle East, and he is actively obstructing a conversation about how to protect ours.
Yeah, I mean, they're lucky some government in the European capital somewhere is saying, do we need to, send in the military to help the United States get the vote for its citizens? I mean, is that kind of crazy we find ourselves in? And just the dramatic shift. I mean, it's not just the whole Donald Trump thing. It is just fundamentally how the party has just ripped itself from its moorings on some of these fundamental ideas. And, they talk, about, we want judges who appreciate the rule of law and appreciate the Constitution. Well, you've used the rule of law to violate parts of that constitutional value for the American people. You're ignoring their access to the ballot box. So there's a lot here. And the thing about it, and I keep going back to this point because you made it so clear and it's so important, there have been no consequences so far, Nicole. I mean, they haven't, where's the price that they paid? In 2020, they picked up seats in the House. So, you have to worry and wonder a little bit. Wonder a little bit and worry a lot. What this portends for 2022 and beyond if voters don't engage the way they need to.
We'll find out if they like living in a democracy, right? Michael Steele, thank you for spending the whole hour with us of all days. Today we needed you.